Jamie Hart was alongside Jermaine Pennant on the Sports Bar last night. Said Frank Lampard needs to be sacked.
Chelsea fans, come on. Enough's enough now. You spent £600 million and you're getting performances like that. You're going to spend your money going to watch that absolute nonsense, garbage from all over the park. You look like a championship team put together, and Frank Lampard's completely out of his depth. I'd get rid of him.
Jamie Hart will be back alongside poor old Chelsea fan Jason Cunningham. Oh my goodness, that'd be a great listen. On the Sports Bar tonight from 10 p.m, of course, taking your calls following a huge evening of Premier League action, all of which are live on talkSPORT. More on that later. Let's speak to Richard, a Chelsea fan. Hello, Richard.
Hi, guys. How are we doing?
I am okay. How are you?
Fantastic, thank you. Just in that traffic jam on the A3 that you were talking about. So, yeah, that's been fun.
That's not. That's not my fault, Richard.
I know that's not your fault. I'm out walking the dog now. I got where I wanted to be, and I'm in the bright sunshine, and
lovely.
I've got lots to say. I was just chucking about that pointless segment, made me laugh out loud. Felt like a naughty schoolboy. Shouldn't be laughing because I love Frank. I've watched Frank for many, many years as a player. Love him to bits, but yeah, completely out of his depth.
Rich, is that what makes it even harder? Because you've loved him for so long and how good of a player he was.
Yeah, and I think the points you've both made are just bang on the money. It's hard for everybody because he was phenomenal as a player, but the long and short of it is he's not an elite manager. And I don't think he can drill those players into a certain way of playing. I mean, I've been to a few of the games recently. I was at the Brentford game, and we got Mudryk, the fastest player pretty much in the Premier League, but we stapled him to the far touchline. And he just got in Chilwell's way the whole time.
Well, has he got a win in him, Frank, before he leaves?
Yeah, I think he has.
Where?
He just needs, he needs somebody to take ownership on the pitch. We haven't got a John Terry, we haven't got a Lampard, we haven't got a Fabregas, we haven't got somebody in the middle, put the foot on the ball, control the game that everybody can...
You haven't got a Drogba either.
No, we haven't got a Drogba, and we haven't got those balls over the top. Why do we get the fast players in and then not ping a ball over the top? When a team plays a high line against us, going uphill.
I was going to ask, Rich, where your win's going to come from. Who against?
Difficult to say. I think we'll get one in the most unlikely of circumstances, to be honest, because some of the games we've got are against teams. Everyone's fighting for points now. The competition is so strong.
I tell you what, that City game would be Andy.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
That City game would be Andy.
Look at us as well, they Man United.
Yeah, they'll probably beat you. They've got Manchester twice in Manchester.
I know. Not good. Richard, thank you for your call. Let's speak to Robin. Hello, Robin, the Chelsea fan.
Hi there. Hi, guys.
Hello, mate.
Darren,
you all right, Rob?
Darren, you're great watching you play, mate. I wish you was down with us now. I'll give you a cab and get down here, mate. I'll tell you. Because at the moment, mate, it's embarrassing. It's totally embarrassing. There's only one person to blame for this, and that's Boehly. And I'll tell you why. Since he came into that club, he sacked everybody in sight of what Roman had. That was a successful unit they had there.
Totally.
Okay? Right, so he sacked the whole lot. Then he's come in and then he said, goodbye, Tuchel, you know what I mean, we don't need you. One of the world's top winners. Won us the Champions League. He comes in, no, I'll do it my way. You know, that's it. And he's done it his way as far as I'm concerned.
Robin, how bad do you think it's going to get then? Can you see you guys winning another game to the end of the season, or do you think that's it? You're just going to keep losing every single week?
I can see. Not what I can see at the moment. You know, I mean, I'll be honest. If they came out half time yesterday with their towels, I'd be amazed. I'll tell you now, because that's how they looked. They looked like they were on the beach. They looked like they didn't care. And I'm not going to blame Lampard for that, and I'm not going to blame the players either. I'm blaming Boehly for it because he's the one who actually came in and upset the whole rhythm. And when you do that to a club, you know what I mean, then it draws all the way down, Darren, if you know what I mean. It goes all the way down to the root of the club.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you know, Boehly brings in Potter. You know what I mean, I'm not being funny, I think Potter was a failure straight away. And then after that, he floods the transfer market with 600 million quid. You know, I mean, they're building an extra dressing room now because they can't get the players in there.
Nuts.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad. It really is bad. And I'm not going to blame Frank because I love Frank because I've been a Chelsea supporter for 50 years.
He has to take some of it, Robin. I totally understand, but he picks the team, he picks the formation, he picks the tactics, he makes substitutions.
I can agree with the tactical side on it, But, you know what I mean? But personality-wise, I don't.
Okay.
Because it was Boehly who brought Frank in. And I could tell you why they brought Frank in as well. They brought Frank in to please the fans.
100%.
The fans were going bonkers, I'll tell you that now. I know that. And I think...
Yeah. Do you know what, Robin, you're right. When you talk about appeasing the fans, he's 100% correct. That was the only reason why Todd... Because it's almost like Todd is scrambling around for, I need to get some brownie points from somewhere.
Yeah.
What should I do? Here we go. Frankie.
If it's gone worse. It's
gone worse.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.